You know the time of Fajr. It is similar to the time of resurrection. When people are resurrected from their grave and gettng up from their grave. What do they get up for? People get up on the Day of Judgment from their grave only to walk to Allah, SWT. Nothing else. It's not a time of work, there's no business there. There's no children to get them ready and take them to school. There's no phone calls at that time, there's no food, there's nothing. You are purely getting up out of your grave and walking straight to Allah, SWT. Then either paradise or Jahannam, we ask Allah to save us. Al-Fajr is exactly like that. What time is Al-Fajr? 5.30. You wake up at 5.30. When you get up at 5.30, this is not a time of eating. It's not a time of dropping of children to school. It is not a time of business or taking phone calls and responding to emails. It's a time people are sleeping. So people are sleeping and they're in their graves. They haven't resurrected yet. The one WHO gets up for Fajr can only get up at that time for Allah. You cannot mix it with anything else. It's the most sincere prayer of the day. Next time you're reading these ayat, you know what Sheikh al-Shawkani said. The one WHO doesn't get up for Salat al-Fajr will panic and struggle on the Day of Judgment. When he comes out from his grave walking to Allah, because he was never used to this walk in his worldly life. He wasn't used to it. So he get up worried, panicked, struggling, scared, terrified. This is the first time I ever get up and am walking to Allah. I never did this in my life. Like the one WHO used to do it during his life and got up for Salat al-Fajr. Walked to the house of Allah, lined up among the believers and prayed Fajr with them. And Allah Azzawajal will help him on the Day of Judgment. He comes out from his grave, happy and excited. I've done this before. I know the drill. There's nothing for me to worry. I always used to get to Allah at this time. When people are dead in their beds, I get up for my Rabb. So what's different for me now? I've gotten up from my grave and I'm walking to Allah. See, when you do that inspired by this verse and they become for why now you will get up for Salat al-Fajr. Now you are reading the Quran with the intention of guidance. Now we've corrected our recitation of the Quran al-Kareem, otherwise we are just reading, we're not following.